There's a symbol for the city of Humble. Oh, here's the sign for the old Humble State Bank, 1912. My name is Dad from Ray and Dad, and I'm on a solo adventure today. I was actually trying to go to the DeLorean Museum. So the DeLorean Motor Company actually has a museum and a shop here in Humble, Texas area. However, they're not allowing any visitors right now, so it's all closed except for working on and restoring DeLorean cars. So I decided to come down and check out the Humble Old Town downtown area. So here is, oh, check out this old tree above me. This is amazing. Look at this tree. And this was the old Humble Courthouse in 1928. I don't know if anybody can see that here. It's very modeled up there. Let me see if I can zoom in. So there you go. Let me see that. So it's the old Humble Courthouse, 1928. Here's a bit about these trees. These were known as the trees of knowledge. These two trees were grown from acorns in slop jars by Uncle Dick Hatcher. He planted them not long after the courthouse was built in 1928. Wow. So here's an old clinic in Humble, Texas. So it's pretty neat Art Deco style building. It was built in 1938. See if we can take a look. It's closed right now with everything going on. Just a little bit about the clinic. I don't know what we can see in there. Let's see if we can see anything in there. Oh yeah, I can see some old beds in there. The office is over there. So this was an oil well they tried to drill, but instead what they found is they found water, and it became an artesian well that still flows today. Although they said that's probably not safe. Says it's not safe for human consumption. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So this probably supplied water for people for a long time in the greater Humble area. And now they have this little sign and park to it. Kind of a neat little find out here. One of the old buildings in Humble. It's a building built in 1914. Then we can see down the street. I find it's fun just to explore some of these little old town areas and just check out some different history in the area. So this is called the Pangburn Building, and this was built in 1914. And this was the dry goods store. It was a post office. It was a cafe. It's been many things through its years. It was also a boarding house for many years as well. So that's pretty neat. It's a shame the museum's gone. Here's another view of those really beautiful oak trees and the size of them. So you can see the vehicles. It's hard to get them all both in with one shot. They're just so large and so beautiful. Here's another neat building. Some of the old architecture in these buildings is always fascinating to me. So this one is actually the Humble Lodge. Oh, what is this? This is the Mason's Lodge. Yeah, there's a number of Mason lodges here. Here's an art gallery. I don't know if I can see very many of those because of the glare. Oh. Alright, well, let's keep exploring down the street of Old Humble. I feel like I'm walking through the Old West a bit. Oh, check this out. The old Humble State Bank's clock. Oh. Oh, here's the sign for the old Humble State Bank, 1912. It's got this one big pole. Let's see if I can get another view of this place. So I walk down the old entrance to the old Humble State Bank. I just love the architecture of these old buildings. Kind of cool. Little side street with some old houses going down that direction. It's a little old schoolhouse or a little old church. We'll have to go take a look. So I thought maybe this was a schoolhouse, but it looks like it was originally a warehouse built in 1907, and then later it became a medical practice. So But neat architecture. I like the windows. Really neat architecture. I often have to wonder about stories in some of these old places. The architecture on this house is really neat. It has a little, where it used to be a courtyard, looks like they're adding an extra building in the back. I wonder if this is an old movie theater, and I wonder if these neon lights still work. That's genius. Now, a law firm. Walking through these different old towns and checking out the architecture and just seeing the different designs and how they stuck these different designs next to each other in these different buildings. Like this one that has the little bay windows here made out of brick, you know, with that old 100-year-old building behind me. It's just really neat to see. I find that I really like architecture when I go to places like this. And growing up on watching things like Bonanza and I don't know what else, Andy Griffith, these old, I guess more old-timey, some Western, some more, I guess, 1950s, 60s nostalgia. You know, walking through these towns is a lot of fun. So I always feel like I could be on the set of one of these TV shows or one of these movies. There's one of the stores. Here's the old bank, which we walked past. And you can look at all the architecture. The old jewel neon sign there. There are Christmas lights up. Thanks all for joining me to walk around the town of Humble. So thanks for joining us. Please subscribe to keep up on our adventures. And of course, I want to use Ray's line. Make sure to enjoy.